Alright, so guys, the release date for all 3 of the upcoming Azure Latch updates just got revealed. So I'm going to be going over everything that's being added to all 3 of these updates that were just revealed. And also guys, please subscribe since we're getting only 3.9% of people and we're getting really close to 30,000 subscribers and it means a lot. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. Okay, so the first update that was revealed is the Chigiri update, and this is going to happen on July 20th at 5 AM EST. If you go to the game page on Roblox, you can go ahead and see what time it automatically sets to you. So first, we're just going to go over everything for Chigiri. So in the Chigiri update, of course, Chigiri is going to be added, but Nagi's rework is also going to be added to the game. Unfortunately, since the Discord server got nuked at one point, we lost a bunch of the sneaks, but I went ahead and forwarded some of the sneaks into a group chat. So I do already have some of those. So I'm going to go ahead and link the Azure Latch trailer into the description and just go ahead and credit them whenever a sneak is on the screen that's from them. So first up, we have the icon for the Chigiri update right here. It looks really good. So the first move we have right here is one of Chigiri's moves, which is a 2-part move, and if you use the second part, you'll go farther, but you also use up some of your awakening, which was confirmed before. So now I have this move that looks like a little kick, and then you go forward again. This might also be the move that uses up awakening. I don't exactly remember which one it is, because of course the messages have been deleted. We can see inside this sneak that Kaiser goes ahead and pops his ultimate, and then the Gagamaru in the goal is also able to pop his ultimate, so we're going to be able to get double awakenings. Maybe it might just be with the goalkeeper and a striker, but we don't really know yet. We also have this image that looks like it would be for a shooting move, and we also have some sneaks for Chigiri's awakening, like the chains and some impact frames and stuff. So right here we can see an image of Chigiri's chain breaking for his awakening, and then also an image of him running off after it, which I assume of course is going to have some impact frames. And then we also have this impact frame of Chigiri, which is probably going to be used inside his awakening, or his 44 angle golden zone shot, which we can see right here. Thanks to the trailer for that sneak. And then we also have some impact frames, which I also got from the trailer right here. And now we're going to go over Nagi, and Nagi is basically just getting a full rework. We've only really seen reworks for some of his ultimate moves so far and his awakening. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys his awakening first, and hopefully they lower the brightness on it. The impact frames or whatever, when it actually zooms in on the skull, are insane, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replay those, but like lower down the speed a bit so you guys can see them. Honestly, those impact frames make me a lot more excited for the Nagi rework. Also, we have a move based off of his 5-stage revolver shot volley. It only actually has 1 volley inside the cutscene, but I assume like you're gonna have to land a volley inside the penalty box or something if you actually want to go ahead and get this. So we can see him run up to the ball and then do his first volley right here. And then he actually just hits it up into the air with insane VFX, and then he looks up at it, and of course he's gonna shoot it. And yeah, I assume this is gonna be like an auto goal or something. It looks like it, at least. We also have a new control auto goal rework, which looks a lot more insane. And then they do like 500 spins. And then they just shoot the ball into the goal. But we can also see a move called Zero Reset Turn. This is what it looks like inside the manga. And then we also have an image from the Trello right here, which is supposed to be Zero Reset Turn. And then we also have this sneak. I don't know if it's going to be like an intro for the game or anything, but it's really cool. It's an animation, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it now. Also, I don't know if this is actually coming to this update or not, or if it's coming to one of the later updates. It's based off of the Blue Lock opening called Judgment. Alright, so here it is right now. This is made by Manga. So we can see right here, I don't know who this is supposed to be because these are supposed to be based off of characters inside the game. This is Bachira right here. Then we have Shido, I'm pretty sure. Kaiser, of course. I'm pretty sure that's Gagamaru. No idea. Baro, of course. That's the admin spec. Baro again. And then we have this dribbling part. And we have this really cool part with the puzzle pieces. Of course, Isagi. And then we have this insane animation right here. Look at all of the puzzle pieces. The animated hair, too. And then we have credits to people, of course. And then Azure Latch. So yeah, I'm really hoping that's like an intro that plays when you load into the game or something. Now we also have some MVPs being added to the game. These can be added across any of the 3 updates, but I'm just going to throw them here because they're probably more likely to come inside the Chigiri update. Okay, so the first MVP we're going to go over is the Demon King Isagi slot MVP. This could also be coming with NEL Isagi into the future, but considering he's not part of one of the 3 updates, I doubt it's going to be added with him, unless they just wait a really long time to add it. So next up, we have this Sai MVP.
夢を書き換えたんだ。俺は は世界一のミッドフィルダーになる。
So I don't know what the next MVP is based off of that we have, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys it.
素敵なファルセットだった。
We're also going to be getting an MVP that's based off of the Pillar Men from JoJo's, and we have a photo of the background right here. It's going to be a trio MVP, so I just assume it's going to be the actual MVP into the middle of 2 random players on the side, or maybe other people who also got goals on the side too. We also have some art for like when you go ahead and buy something into the shop that's Robux, it has like some custom art for it. There's this MVP based off of cars from JoJo, credits to the trailer for this. Also credits to the trailer for this, we have a Ronaldo MVP right here, and they said that the next limited emote is going to be a Miku emote for Robux. We also just have a bunch of leaked emotes, so I'm going to show them here now. We also have this sneak peek for Rin that's going to be added at some point. He does this while dribbling through the Iron Quartet, and you can go ahead and see that it's a nutmeg. It could be a variant for Center of Gravity or just a variant for any of his other moves in Awakening. We could also get a new Sai Overtime Awakening at some point. Again, credits to the trailer for this. It's going to be a little bit low quality and slow on frame rate. We also have this Kaiser Impact Superstar, and we don't know if this is fully coming to the game since it was just made for fun, but the owner said that they liked it. It wouldn't replace his counter variant inside Awakening, and also thanks to the trailer for this. And then we have this image of Isagi right before he kicks Kira in the face with the soccer ball at the start of Blue Lock, so it really only makes sense for this to be an MVP animation. We also have an impact frame for his 2-gun volley, which might be added with NEL Isagi too. So the second update is Yuki Mia, who is a street dribbler, also known as the one-on-one Emperor. It is planned to come out on July 27th at 3 PM EST, but it says that the update date is not confirmed to the description of the event. Anyways, we can go ahead and see a bunch of his moves already, thanks to the trailer. We can see his gyro shot right here, which is like a curve shot, and then we have a sneak of his street dribbling move, which is just a base move, and it's a really short sneak. And now we have his Awakening, which actually looks really cool. So the third update is titled Wildcard, and this is of course Kunigami. It says the update is titled Wildcard. I assume we're getting the emo version of him from the NEL. And I assume the release date on it is not accurate, but it's planned for August 3rd at 3 PM EST. We have no leaks for him, but I'll go ahead and link the challenge in the description, so they're going to probably update with those, and also link the Discord into the description for Azure Latch.